October 1st, night. I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive. Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey! Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
So this is what I meant with no second scenario, but we will have a second character. We're playing Carlos.
If I turn into a zombie, don't hesitate. I want your word that you'll kill me.
So this is what we have. He has some unique equipment, like this handgun. Right here. Cipro, and his machine gun. M4A1 assault rifle, which can change modes, like you have this automatic mode and then you have this manual mode that you can change to conserve ammo. But I would recommend you will use the handgun on the smaller enemies and the assault rifle on the hunters, on those bigger, or spiders, bigger enemies in general. So here it's best to lure the zombies in here and then just, you know, unload on them, like the guy in the intro showed us. And you can go full auto on this, because you actually lose more ammo when you go manual, and you go those controlled bursts, then you go auto. I think when I did this, we have 78%, depending, 75, let's just say 75% when you are not aiming too good. But when you go on manual, I think you'll be left with 68, 65. So it's up to you how you're gonna play this. And I don't know, did we just use only one healing item on the Nemesis, on the Clock Tower Nemesis? I think we did. Which is, I think, the best outcome that I ever had. You have to at least use one. Of course, except if you're a pro, then you don't need to do that, but... And see, what I said, use it only on stronger enemies, and here I am using them on low life zombies. I also like Carlos' running animation. His model, everything about him is cool. Let me check out what's going on here. They can kill you like that too, so... Okay, go back in the corner, so you can pick up... Oh shit, that was stupid. Don't do it like that. Fuck. Fuck! So... yeah. This is a little bit fucked. Okay. So here's the problem. I would like to have only this one save. But this is getting risky. Because I have to encounter many different enemies. And I don't want to use those first acid sprays. Also, that's kind of tough. Okay, let's just keep it in the inventory. As long as you don't use it, it's not affecting your rank. Maybe we are lucky, which we are never, and we'll find some healing items, which I never find if I really need them. We need green herbs. That is what we need. But I know my luck too well to know that that's not happening. Always get this wrong.
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However,
okay, do we have everything? Until now? Oh, looks good. And I prefer going to the basement first, for the simple fact that that encounter is much more dangerous than the one upstairs. And at least we have that out of the way when we proceed.
I had no idea another guinea pig was still alive. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Sometimes it's easy to forget one's loyalties. Just like that traitor. You mean the guy who shot you? Yeah, you know him. The one with the gray hair and the ugly mug. I can't believe he had the guts to shoot me. That traitor! You mean Nikolai?
I have no idea what he thought was in that safe. But didn't end too good for him. And you saw it already. There are the herbs here that we needed. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Very good. Sometimes they are here, sometimes they are upstairs, but sometimes they never are. Or they are in a completely separate location, which I don't visit, and then I'm fucked. F-A-K-T. Fucked. And the reason why we are here, totally forgot to mention, is that we are making a vaccine for Jill. Because they supposedly have this here at the hospital, which is very, very convenient. And what you need is the base here. Then activate the power, and the cranks that you need to activate are 1, 3, and down here it's A. And then you should have the first part of your vaccine for Jill. Here, they're gonna break out now, and you can fight them, but it's an incredible risk that they will kill you, because these are hunters, make no mistakes. They can decapitate you once you are in caution mode. The standard yellow caution mode can one-shot kill you. They can one-shot kill, they can decapitate you, so be careful what you're doing. You can fight them, Carlos has the means, but I wouldn't do it. It's a waste of ammo and health. And the reason why I walked so carefully here is sometimes there are hunters here. But I think there will be hunters upstairs on the 4th floor. Yeah, here we go. Let's listen for them. And once you are... This is the aim with auto mode. When you are going to manual, you have something like this. It goes... See? Conserves ammo. Here the hunters will be here. Shit. Don't go too close, because the explosion might kill you, so, or hurt you very, very bad, which can be fatal when you don't have any healing items with you, so always be careful. Take the key to the sick room. Something here? Nope. Because most of the time when I don't need shit, there's equipment out the ass everywhere. But when I do need it, oh dude, I'm crawling on my last leg. And the other location where they can spawn, I mean those green herbs, is here. Oh, fuck off. Come on. Doctor's body only slept 3 to 5. Let's see, is there something here? No, 3 to 5. And that is facing the wall, like that. What you need to do is you go to the other room, and there will be a stand like there was the one that stood out a little out of the graphics in the corner, and you need to push it to the opposite side of the room so that the drawers face the direction that these drawers do. So I think that will be in our right corner from the door. So you have to watch, because the side has to match up. So it's either left or right here. I think it's gonna be like this, or the opposite side. I sometimes get this wrong. Yeah, that was wrong. So it's the opposite side. So reset it and go back. So it has to be the right side, left side from when we are coming in. Also, you have to get this right the first time round when you speedrunning this. And I saw people do crazy things here with time and Nemesis fights and everything. And Clock Tower Nemesis is one of these fights that you have to really commit to your decision at the beginning of the game, where you decided if you're gonna make enhanced ammo or not, because at that point you wasted so much of your powders, red and yellow powders, because this goes for shotgun ammo and handgun ammo respectively, and you cannot combine them, you can only use them as they come, and I cannot tell you how many do you need exactly. And then you have those mighty bullets, but you won't have a revolver, all those or these freezing rounds. Or those freezing rounds, so you have to be careful what you are using. And then of course you have to commit. The Clock Tower Nemesis might be especially difficult. I might do a run on this and see how this will go. Yeah, might be worth it. I have some ideas for some nice Resident Evil content, because as I said, I'm consuming Resident Evil and Batman only at this point in time. I'm playing the Kingdom Hearts DLC also, and only 1% left. The Kingdom Hearts DLC as of now also keeps me occupied. Those extra boss fights. And then I'm waiting for March. There will be Resident Evil, there will be Doom, there will be Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy is like beginning of April. So yeah. I forgot to check those corpses that are lying around here. Might have been something there. You never know. Always check, remember. Do as I say, not as I do. Also, another epic cutscene. Wait a sec, I want to show you something. This door, right here. With a simple lock. This door is what you need the lockpick for, and I always forget it. That is why I told you, take it with you before the Nemesis fight, because it will stay in your inventory, but you most definitely will forget about it once you start playing or taking out things from the item box. Oh fuck. Okay, go, Carlos. Don't stop, don't stop. It would be mighty annoying if I would have died here. Are we yellow? Yeah, good. But as you can see, the ammo is barely enough to get you by. Although this machine gun is heavy as hell, and you have the handgun rounds, the enemies doesn't complement this. It's, as I said, barely enough. And if you want to fight the Nemesis here, you can only use the handgun, because you will need all the ammo that you can get here, and the machine gun has good stopping power. And I don't know if you can defeat this Nemesis with just this machine gun alone. Might be worth some challenges here. Yeah, might just be. I have so many ideas, as I said, for Resident Evil videos, but this from Resident Evil 3 alone, this is pretty cool. So, you have the knife, okay, so you can knife him in the worst possible scenario. But of course you have to watch your health too, so.
Hey! Are you okay?
Yes. Barely. What's going on?
No way! That monster just doesn't give up!
What? I thought we killed that thing!
No, it's been waiting for you!
He's playing with us. Carlos, do you think that it's unstoppable?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Jill, but I've got to go take care of a few things. Oh, and bad news. Nikolai is still alive.
Nikolai? Are you sure?
Yes. I don't know how, but I do know that he is our enemy. Remember, don't trust him.
Okay, and no matter what, you will always be at fine health here. Okay, let's see. We can take the grenade launcher with us. At least one healing item as always. The revolver we can leave. The ammo also. This, and this. Oh, we can leave this also. Looks pretty alright to me. Good. Let's go. And this is the Nemesis that will drop. I think this is the final encounter with Nemesis before the big encounter. This will, if you kill every Nemesis up to this point, this Nemesis will drop infinite ammo for a gun of your choice. So you have to choose which gun will have infinite ammo, and it will not affect your rank at the end of the game. Sometimes in Resident Evil 2 you have this machine gun that will definitely affect your rank at the end of the game. With Carlos it's not so much. It doesn't, because at some point you have to use it. I always, when I was trying to do my best rank, tried to push through with only the handgun and the knife, which end up being terrible. But you do what you can, right? Yeah, and we are approaching the 3-hour mark, so 3:30 might just be it. Which of course won't give us anything but C. Maybe B if we are good. And this is the door that we needed the lockpick for. Okay, yeah, that's the next mine launcher. Darts. I don't know what they are called. We don't need the lockpick anymore. The key is what we came here for the park. We're going for a walk in the park. Let's see. Yep, we're pretty good. Always remember, if you are aiming for a barrel, always remember to keep your distance, because this will affect you as much as it affects the zombies. Well, not as much as it affects the zombies, but it can kill you if you are anything but fine. Okay, let's get a little bit heavier here. There should be one more. Yeah. Up there somewhere. And I always get this wrong. Always go to the right first, because the location that you need to go is left, but it is locked by a key, by a lock that a key for that location is here. And these gamma beta hunters, always kill them, because they have means to kill you beyond the standard decapitation. They can also kill you via swallowing you whole. So be careful. Watch out for that. So what enemy do we have here? Doggos. Good. Perfect. I was hoping for dogs. Because sometimes there are hunters here. The standard ones, the red ones. Oh! He shot the head off of a doggo. Perfect. And sometimes when you pick this up, it's worth to check it out for something else, because there might be a file, there might be some ammo, which I'm going to show you right now in this corner right here. We're going to be passing by here later, but this guy is holding precious revolver ammo. Don't forget about that. And when you are in a location where it's so tight that you can barely fit two of you in right by side, always remember to clear out the enemies. Because if you go back, they will corner you. You can't dodge, but most of the time when there is more than one enemy, you will dodge into another enemy's attack. So can be difficult. So if you have a spot where you're comfortable shooting from, do it. Just do it. Do I have the space? Yeah, come on. Let's take it, because we will encounter some spiders at some point here. And we might need a blue herb or two. And as you can see, you have these different outcomes that you can place those gears in, and of course the one that we need isn't on the map, it's behind there. We will see when this is the outcome that we need, and behind that statue is the outcome that we need, those black at the top and the whites at the bottom. This is one of the riddles that I really know how to do. So another boss fight that can be very, very dangerous. Always be prepared. There are some red herbs here, so I recommend going back. Okay, so not. This is the first time I think we are mixing 3 herbs together in the entire run. But yeah, we're gonna do it like this, so we have a little bit more. So do not customize yourself into a corner, because when you combine shit, it stays. And always think twice. Always check your item box if you don't have anything that could be a better outcome when combined, before you make decisions. And I think what I'm gonna do now... Oh, shit. So we will get a buttload of powders here again, as you can see. Yeah. And I think we're gonna make revolver ammo. Yeah. Because I have that one. And once we mix that... Yeah. We are gonna make revolver ammo. Because that will bring us much, much more further than anything else. what will we do? We place the shotgun back for the end game. Take this and this. 3 health items should be enough. It's not like I have many more. Yeah. Okay, I would recommend you have an first aid spray here. Even if you aren't gonna use it, take it with you, because desperate times and shit like that, you never know. Just place it here. Take this bottle with you and the lighter, because we're gonna use the lighter for the last time here. Because we already have the ice ammo, the freezing rounds, and it's more than enough to keep us safe. But revolver ammo is also good for other enemies, because the freezing rounds don't, or rounds, grenade rounds don't fly as far as standard rounds. Don't go in there yet. We're gonna gear up first before we continue. So we have a buttload of revolver rounds now, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the grenade launcher with us and revolver. I think this loadout is a little bit overkill for the boss that we're gonna face, but better safe than sorry, right? The boss fight has one weakness that can be exploited, but it has to set up the stage before we can activate this weakness, kind of. So if this event, this interactable item won't appear, we might end up taking it on with bullets alone, and that might be fatal, because when you don't have enough ammo you cannot run from this boss fight. So as you can see, we have handgun bullets, grenades out the ass, and a revolver, and the revolver is a guaranteed kill. So, and I would always use it at the very end as my last resort.
Mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
Because the bullets are so powerful, and just to waste it on some enemies.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Ah!
Another mutant!
And that mutant gets it. It's pretty tough. And also very risky, so yeah. Chances of dying are very, very high.
What's going on? Whoa!
Could that be? Gravedigger Revenge. So you can see where it comes out by the pattern on the ground, and always when you are in caution, heal, because you cannot see yourself. It will block your view like that. It's better to be to be a little bit finer than, you know, worse. Safe than sorry, right? And also only shoot if you're confident you're gonna hit him. Because he can end up hurting you. Of course, keep your distance. And as you can see, the street lamps here are a little bit out of place. Let's see. He fucks me up good. Out of place here because they can be used later. These are interactable items that I meant, or objects that I meant when I said you can activate those. But that's not 100%, so I wouldn't depend on them so much. He's out. You can't dodge him, but he will see you nonetheless. Yes, okay. So this is the event that I wanted to trigger. Here's the thing. It hurts you too. So you can auto-aim like this. Watch it. Auto-aim like this. It needs to be both need to be in the water to kill it. Yes, perfect. Sometimes it's a little bit of luck, because when he comes up behind you, behind the second one or on that side, you might end up hurting yourself more than him, because then you have only this little space here, from here to there, to fight him. And always consider this, that you can end up pretty much more worse than you already are. And this is the beauty of Resident Evil 3, that you can play it in so many ways. You have more than enough ammo. It wouldn't take this much longer to take him out with standard ammo. But since we are low on health items and low on ammo, I wouldn't risk it. This is one of the risky boss fights. Up from now, I can use this thing on the heavier enemies, because I don't want to lose any more health that I already did. So normally I would shoot a zombie with this, but I really need to go by fast here, because I don't want to get grabbed or anything. And nothing respawns here, so this is very good. Final section of the game.